Alright, I should have tested if September could be heard on the stream or not before I unmuted. But we're here. And I was right, it cannot. Let me... Which is over... The... Oh, why is audio such a nightmare? Alright, try again.
We're live, pal.
There we go, alright. There we go. Alright, so we got some monster hunting. Been a long time getting from there to here. Been a long road, but my time is finally here. And I can see myself come alive at last. I'll touch the sky, because you're not going to hold me down no more. No, you're not going to change my mind.
Hmm.
That's the theme song to Star Trek Enterprise.
I was wondering, is this your new intro, or are you not doing the other thing anymore?
I'm trying to thing out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna talk through the theme songs to unliked shows, popularly unliked shows, and I'll just speak the theme song.
All right.
Great.
No, I support this. I support your right to change your brand. I'm September, and I love video games.
Hi, Freya. Hi, Bad Road.
Hello, everyone.
All right, starting up the game.
I have a new controller from since last time we streamed.
Mm-hmm. On the same brand, Ghoulie Kit.
Yeah, I got a different one than y'all have.
Mm-hmm.
Because I looked at them and it's like, oh, I got the what is this called? The Talon? It's not called that.
Like Elf something?
Yeah, it is called Elf something. But it's meant to be like a companion for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Like
as is this one.
In that it comes in like Switch colors and has plus minus buttons.
Yeah, mine's also supposed to be for that, though it comes in the white color for the LED OLED. There we go. So as you were saying.
Oh, but like the Xbox, the wired Xbox controller I had been using was starting to lose my inputs while I was playing Guilty Gear.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't to be allowed, so time to switch over, and I like this a lot, actually.
I'm glad. I hope it lasts. I'm surprised that mine is lasting. They seem to be a pretty good brand. For compiling shaders. There's been at least 900 Monster Hunter and NVIDIA updates in the past. Hey, Beekeeper.
Hello. It's time.
Almost. Give it a few more seconds. Like 90% of the way there. Or like 95% of the way there. And now we've compiled shaders. It's loading in. Here's a health warning about photosensitivity. Here's a bunch of fucking brand splashes.
You know, it takes a village to make a game.
Mm-hmm. Takes a game to raise a child. Wait.
I mean, that's the reason I know more things about Fox McCloud than my dad.
Ain't that the truth? Alright, I got my big floppy rubber claw wings, so I'm ready to go. More event quests. Ooh, an item pack this time. 2nd anniversary. Meowlo, meowlo. Right.
Compiling
Add-on
shaders
content.
and splashing sponsors. Hey, Alma.
There is no new add-on content. Here's the add-on content. Item pack is MP, True Armor Spheres. All those True Armor Spheres will come in handy. 20 golden eggs, that's pretty nice. The rest is, you know, take it or leave it.
I should see if I can't spend any armor spheres to upgrade this. unbelievable armor I have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wow, that really goes, hey?
What's that?
Oh, true armor spheres are 2,000 apiece.
Hmm. Yeah, they're the strongest armor spheres in all the land.
What part of armor raises your defense more?
Usually it's pretty even. Sometimes body will have an advantage. It also depends mainly on the set it's from more than the actual piece. I'm gonna send you the invite. Now, invite sended.
Thank you. I'm just doing some quick mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every level brings up defense by 2, so it doesn't matter where I put the levels necessarily.
Mm-hmm. Compiling shaders and splashing sponsors. The amount of technical expertise needed for advanced video gaming, especially with streaming, reaches professional levels. It's been a long time getting it as good as we have.
Ah, dang it. I'll get into your realm and then I'll continue doing this armor fuckery I'm doing.
Okay.
So let's accept the invitation to play Monster Hunter Rise so that we can accept the invitation to play Monster Hunter Rise.
Yep. Still a little busted.
Hi, and welcome to my
I am going to sell some golden eggs.
So what's fucked up about needing to have professional levels of live video editing experience to be a streamer is that no one pays you for that expertise.
Mm-hmm. You can't transfer it to anything else either because everyone wants you to have a school certificate.
Mm-hmm.
Hope to see you again soon.
What about Fox McCloud's dad? Because nobody else in the game will stop talking about him. I have thoughts about Fox McCloud's dad, and they're not positive.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he just went off to join the F-Zero.
Did he?
Yeah. He's a character in F-Zero GX. I believe F-Zero 64.
And that's canon?
I assume so. It's
That's
Nintendo. Everything's canon.
That James McCloud just, like, left his kid to go be a streetcar racer?
Yeah, I assume everything Nintendo puts out is canon.
Good golly.
Because when something's non-canon, they're very clear about it, like the CDI games.
Oh, right, I was thinking about the CDI games the other day. So, you want to know what's fucked up?
What's that?
You remember all of those, not all of those, but those comparisons to Breath of the Wild and Korodai from Link Faces of Evil?
Yeah.
So now they're making another one in that same universe where Zelda's playable. So that's the Wand of Gamelon.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah. Or maybe Zelda's not playable. I don't think they've actually talked about that, but, you know.
No, they already gave some weirdly evasive and, like, misogynistic answers when it came to the first one. The fuck knows?
It was like, if Link were a girl, then Zelda would have to be a boy to sort of maintain parity, and it's like, does that mean that Ganondorf is non-binary canonically?
I guess so. They said it. Alright, we need to know what we're doing. What do we do? Want to fight Velkhana again?
I want to fight something else before we fight Velkhana, so that the stream is not 100% us crashing against Velkhana.
We're only going to have time for a couple, so...
Oh, right, because we're starting later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just do Velkhana.
Okay. Let's see how rusty our bicycles are.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have the shiniest meat bicycle.
I'm gonna rip off your legs and ride you like a meat bicycle. No, Borderlands has its moments, for all its problems.
You can strip all the flesh you want later, buddy. I need you to fucking pay attention right now.
Alright, we know Velkhana is ice, so probably should get some ice protection.
They were hinting at an F-Zero Metroid Star Fox shared universe, and then it just disappeared. Oh, so it's like Marvel Galactic, but for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's where all our space stories go.
Yep, pretty much.
When's the last time you saw a fucking Shi'ar?
Here's some gay cats.
I have a question for you while you're looking at your gay cats.
What's that?
So, Handler Monster Hunter Rise.
Handler Monster Hunter World?
World, thank you. Handler Monster Hunter World. Or, Bird Mommy Ornifex.
Definitely Ornifex.
Still Ornifex.
Still Ornifex.
Okay.
Me and Ornifex, we would get some beer
you go
and
back.
Just
oh, okay.
watch some old sitcoms.
All right, because they've been alive forever. As Ornifex, one of the blacksmiths from Dark Souls 2, that you have a crush on. Okay. I realized that I hadn't established that.
All right, are we ready to go?
No, not quite. I am selling some stuff in order to finance the level ups to my armor.
Okay.
And I'm just taking everything that's rarity 8 and selling it down until I only have 10 of them, because I don't think I need more than 10 for any single thing. And I just need this fucking cash. Oh, I got 20 golden eggs. Why aren't I just using that? There we go. That's so much easier.
Don't even have any information on Velkhana other than the fact that they exist. Good old Velkhana.
My helmet has leveled all the way up. As has my breastplate, but it's a cheaper breastplate, so, I mean, you know.
That is just straight up Garland's helmet.
Which, the dragon helmet?
The one you're wearing currently?
Yeah.
You know what that means? It means you care for your friends and the world.
I mean, that's true. It's too true, and it causes me problems sometimes. They're ice, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Lots and lots of ice. Now, let's see how...
Element.
Yeah. Elemental ice. And I believe they were weak to fire, because that's what I'm wearing.
Okay. I just got a brand new fire blade, as a matter of fact.
Triple check. Velkhana, weakest to fire, then also Thunder and Dragon. Immune to ice, heavy resistance to water.
Oh yeah, that's just strictly better.
Well,
I love
good.
that for me. I am sorry I am taking as long as I'm taking.
Hmm.
Just making sure that I have all of my ducks in a row, but my ducks are in road.
Hmm. Right, let's go. Let's fight the big scary ice dragon.
The last time I saw a Shi'ar, they were looking for Phoenix, but Jean was already dead, so Scott told them to come back next week.
Alright. Demon drug. Why did I throw a trank bomb? That was a weird... Fuck, why does she keep throwing stuff? Oh, because I'm tapping my choice. Okay. I think the dead stone on the dead zone on my left stick or on my right stick is getting fucked.
Oh no.
Well, you go into the controller configuration. Oh, there's no drift on one of these. I remember we were having this problem another day on this.
They're magnets.
Mm-hmm. Theoretically, there shouldn't be any drift. You know.
We live here in the real world.
Uh-huh. Let's...
A theory's only as good as the wall you push it against.
Mm-hmm. But dead zones. Here we go. Dead zone type. Alt. Art tests. Huh. Yeah, it's drifting.
That sucks. But maybe you don't need to buy from Ghoulie Kit.
No, maybe not. Be better now that I've added a dead zone on it. Make it a custom dead zone just in case.
We had an outage today due to a very slight bit of drift in a system that is not drift tolerant.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
We have a Brain, be really careful about how you phrase this particular series of ideas. We have a piece of software.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Volcana just showed up right in front of me.
Okay.
I'm hitting it with my swords.
Right, I'm still, like, altering my controls.
It, like, jumped directly in front of my face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, thank you. We have a piece of software like that at work that if it has problems and it is sort of fragile because it's built specifically for our, like, business, then the whole of the fucking system goes down, like everything we do. So it's everyone's just sort of paid to sit on their ass for up to an hour and a half.
Still doing it. Still doing.
Well,
Added a dead zone and it's still not enough.
do you maybe just want to take off this week also?
So fucking mad right now.
Be okay?
Ridiculous.
Hmm?
Down. Try this. That fix it? Maybe. Actually. Bucks. Even need to take those along anyway, but Yeah, that seems to have fixed it. No, never mind. Now my controller's all fucked up. This really sucks.
I have this wired Xbox 360 one.
Oh. Not if it's missing inputs.
Oh, just on the D-pad.
Too blunt.
This was an assembly line for filling prescription bottles that came to a halt because somebody didn't load the blank labels into the printer correctly. And they were off just enough that the scanner couldn't read the printed labels, so there was a lot of shouting about tolerances and alignment. Oh no.
Hey, it erased my controls completely. What the fuck? What the hell, Steam? Joystick behavior, joystick. Yeah, just erased my controls. Very strange. Zone type.
The 12-ounce mouse was this show on Adult Swim.
Hmm.
And there wasn't really anything like it on TV at the time, and I think it's fair to say that there's not anything that's been like it since.
Hmm.
It's this weird surrealist film noir, basically, done up in like crayon drawings and really terrible like scratch sketches. I don't recommend actually watching it because there are ways in which it is terrible and bad and homophobic and ableist, and that sucks. When I was much younger, I was less attuned to that, so I just was like, oh, this mouse, it is drinking.
Hmm.
There's a lot of really clever writing in it. There's a lot of really interesting stuff in the way it handles its like sort of dream logic. But again, just kind of shitty. I don't actually recommend watching it, is my assessment of a lot of Adult Swim content. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Like, what's his fuck? Mike Laszlo was, Mike Laszlo? That doesn't sound right. Lazo. Not Laszlo, that's the DJ from Grand Theft Auto. Was in control of that block for a really, really long time and is known to be kind of a piece of shit. I thought Laszlo was the summer camp full of animals. It can be that too. I basically never watched a lot of Adult Swim, not Adult Swim, a lot of like Cartoon Network originals unless I was terribly sick, because, you know, Cartoon Network has like 6 shows at any given time, so they just kind of play marathons of them during the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Beekeeper says it should be harder to put the labels in wrong if the tolerances are tight, but the printer should have refused the feedstock for being out of alignment. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I think I know what might be wrong here. And it's not the joystick. Oh, fuck. I don't remember what the fucking button to press to turn off the motion. Fuck. This is on me. I made a very silly mistake. Oh, the motion control turns on its own sometimes, and I try to keep the fucking manual here and actually remember that that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And the unfortunate thing about the motion control on this thing is it's really sensitive. Like, really sensitive.
Yeah.
So every time I was hitting L1, my controller was slightly tilted.
And so
okay.
it did a thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cancel somatosensory assist. I believe that's the one. Gotta hit ear plus L.
But like C-Lab was okay sometimes, and Aquatine was okay sometimes, but was like really bad a lot of other times.
Kind of like about Mighty Boosh. I know I've talked about them before, but sometimes it works for sometimes they write about mental illness caused by the abuse of trans men in a society which has abandoned them. And then sometimes it's about wanting to punch a kangaroo in the balls.
Yeah.
Long vibration once, cancel. Okay.
Space Ghost
It's
was really
working
good.
now. It's working. Look at the menu not activating when I shake my controller.
That's good.
All right. Since we've got one death and also I've wasted a bunch of time, you want to start the mission over?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank you for keeping the chat entertained.
I try my best. Space Ghost Coast to Coast did pretty well handling the, like, it was a very different show afterwards, but it did a pretty good job, like, holding on after the Adult Swim inning, where every show on that block had to be an Adult Swim show, which meant, like, largely for stoners.
Take a look at the quest list.
That's not to denigrate stoners necessarily.
Personally, I like better shows when I'm stoned. This is not Frank's planet.
It's been a while since I've been, like, really, really high to the point where it's changed the sort of thing that I want to, like, pay attention to. But when I did, I mostly watched, like, Mythbusters and How It's Made and, like, Blue Planet.
Stuff that lets your mind wander about all the things being shown.
Yeah, and is very lightly educational. I still recommend watching all those shows, like, at any time, basically, but... I had a, the other thing I used to put on a lot when I was stoned. Because being stoned in the time and place I was at meant there were a lot of people around me, like, wanting to talk, and so, like, brain wanted to put on something just to have something on, but didn't want to have to pay attention to it. So there was a thing on Netflix for a while called Chill Out with Vision Aqua, which was made by a company called Chill Art.
Yeah.
And it's just a like bunch of not stock footage. They shot it specifically for their thing, but it's like footage of beautiful locales put with music that is definitely royalty free. Not bad, but definitely royalty free.
Some of them Kev tunes.
Yeah, some of them Kev tunes. You are doing that today, huh? I need to fix that.
Your controller doing the same thing as mine?
No, my controller is doing a different thing, but I can fix it.
Okay.
My controller is trying to die in my hands, but it just needs to be recharged, so I can just put the charger on it.
That'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, yes, and if you want up here, you can come, but you gotta be on this side so you don't over me. Come on. Here. Not here. Come on. There's my baby. You a baby.
Thank you. Thank you, Bad Road. I
thought
just
you...
died in your hands tonight.
You gotta lay
Must
over
have
there.
been something you said.
Over there.
So the Chill Art thing was I was thinking about it the other day.
You ready to start the mission?
I am.
You need to hit ready then.
Sorry, I'm getting my controller working.
Right.
So I guess the answer to your question is no.
Hey down, Gaston. Okay. Oh, you can't be on that side right now. No. Get down. Hey. Hey. Being a real whiny baby, huh? Help if I...
Oh, there's very good royalty-free stuff out there. So Chill Art had some of it and made Chill Out with Vision Aqua, and then another one called Chill Out with Vision Fire, which wasn't available, but I became aware of because I, for whatever reason, became obsessed with this little company who just decided to put out a couple of DVDs of stuff. And then eventually Netflix wasn't putting it up on the streaming anymore because it was like... It wasn't their... Oh, brain, you can get there. It wasn't their, like, original thing. It wasn't making them the kind of money they want to make, so...
Yeah, that sounds right.
I stood by.
Check out my bird.
Cool bird.
I forgot we could call the birds and just carry them around.
Oh, yeah.
Gaston quit. Gaston. You're
And,
already getting your way. You can't say you want more your way and freak out till you get it. Go on then.
I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, those were from real DVDs. I could probably get a DVD, right? So I looked them up on eBay, and there's only a couple listings on American eBay, and they were quite expensive. So I was sort of complaining to the void about it on Mastodon, because I also found it on UK eBay where it was like a couple bucks, but I would have had to pay like exorbitant shipping.
Yeah.
And someone responded to that, was like, I live in the UK. I could just buy it for you and ship it to you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's happening.
Watch out for Tigrex. Tigrex is going to try and get in our way.
Okay.
Take a sharp left at the bottom of the cliff.
I see.
Oh, let's see.
Also, remember your drugs.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Gotta drink all your drugs if you want to grow up big and healthy like me.
Follow my example, do exactly what you see. Don't you want to grow up to be just like me?
That sounds like alternate universe Pinocchio.
It's Eminem. So yes.
Basically.
He just wants to be a real boy.
It's true. I've heard that.
I always love finding a rare piece of physical media that's cheap because I'm the only one interested. I always love just getting weird shit whenever I have the opportunity to get physical media. It was like the bane of my like group's existence for a little while, because I would go to, like, we had a CD warehouse. We don't anymore, obviously. Because, wow, does capitalism hate us having physical copies of our media.
Of course, the more
autonomy they can take away from us.
Yes, that's a better way to phrase it than what I was trying to come up with.
But I would just go into CD warehouse because they were always having sales. It's like, buy 2 CDs and get like 3 free. Just take them. We don't want them anymore. So I'd go in and get like the new They Might Be Giants or whatever it was I was actually interested in, and then just sort of wander around looking for weird shit. Which led to me buying a... Oh, do you want to attack and ride Wyvern?
I can't because I'm dying. I got it.
Was an album by a band called Warlord called Rock the Foe Hammer.
That's fun.
And was just the, like, crunchiest heavy metal you've ever heard about hitting goblins with a hammer. And I wouldn't call it a great album, but it was very entertaining to listen to while I was also making all of my friends listen to it because I had a van and drove. Oh, I'm attacking and riding the wyvern.
Ah.
I might as well hit Rajang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beat the crap out of him. Use your finisher on him, too. Oh, and also watch out for that.
Be careful.
Okay, it hurts Velkana more than you.
There's some seedy warehouses near where I live. Same.
There's... I don't know if there's one in Oklahoma City right now.
Oh, did I get there in time? Yeah, I got there in time.
Rockin'.
I was trying to do extra endings damage while the timer was counting down.
I do the same thing when it's against the thing I'm trying to kill.
Oh, I'm just greedy. You're right, we weren't trying to destroy Rajang, so maybe that was not necessary, but hey, I've done it and I can't take it back, so.
Uh-huh. Hopefully Rajang isn't too mad at you.
Nah, I mean, he's ice split, it's fine.
Onward into battle!
Onward into battle. I like how she says battle.
Onward
into battle.
battle!
Like she burps it out.
There used to be a used media store here, but it closed down. There's a used bookstore I go to sometimes that has a big CD selection, plenty good turnover. We have half-price books here. Maybe I should go into half-price books sometime and just, like...
Finish stock, too, if you're looking for movies specifically.
See what?
Vintage stock.
Oh, vintage stock, yes.
They have lots of DVD and Blu-ray movies.
And wrestling figures out of the package.
Yeah. Often from the 80s when they still looked like the wrestlers.
Oh wow, half price, and it's the one up in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really aware of how widespread half price books was, I guess.
Yeah, they're pretty expansive. Oklahoma was kind of one of the later states to get them.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I'm about to die, huh?
I mean, Oklahoman educators hate books, so...
Yeah.
Oh shit. Dive. Ooh, that was terrifying. That was really quick for her to go into... Well, to go into finisher mode. I guess it's because we beat the crap out of her.
I don't know where they were getting their stock, but their history section never had less than 3 books that were in my wheelhouse. I got most of my research library for 1879 there. Neat.
Nice.
We live in Oklahoma.
Ooh, watch out for that laser.
Yep. So, unfortunately, while there is good stuff at half-price books, I've been there before, I've seen it, there's also rather a lot of Christian ministry adjacent books.
Yeah.
Is that a good way to phrase that?
Yeah. Lots of religious stuff getting sold off. He sold a lot of books to half price to survive in the year or so when there was only us and Jason in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop! I'll just dive through the laser, thank you.
I was the same way at vintage stock.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would just, when I had, like, extra money, and I knew I had extra money, I would go to vintage stock and I would buy comic books.
Uh-huh.
And then when, because I was working a job that didn't have, like, defined hours, except you had to work all the time and only got paid for 30.
Yep.
So when the times got hard and too hard to do that, I would go and sell those comics back for gas money, and that was how I financed myself, like, doing basically anything. That's how I read 100 bullets. Most of 100 bullets.
Only read 98 of them?
Yeah, unfortunately. There are actually 100 issues of 100 bullets.
Oh, I was just making a joke.
No, that's what it is, and I've read like 98 of them, 96 maybe. I kind of want to go back and finish it, but I get the feeling that I'm going to like it a lot less now. Because it's this, it starts out as this morality play, where like you have this woman who's just getting out of jail because she had the misfortune of being in a car that was doing drive-by shooting. And as she's on the bus to go back home, this like dude with a briefcase sits next to her and says, "Hey, just getting out of jail, huh? So the reason you were put in jail is because of some corrupt cops. I have their pictures. I also have this gun. It's completely untraceable."
And it turns out that guy is the devil?
No, it's not that. It becomes like this Illuminati-esque, spycraft thing, where you have all of these, like, former assassins who've been disavowed and are now, like, working their way to take revenge on the people who fucked them. Mostly, there's a lot of threads, but that's sort of the main thrust.
Mike, you've been burned.
Mike. That show good?
Some of it. It has a lot of the made by white guys problems for most of it. It does have Bruce Campbell in it.
Right, so that's good.
Yeah, there's a plus. And the last season is fucking unwatchable.
For story reasons, or for...
Mostly story reasons and tone reasons. It's a spy comedy, right? The show is a spy comedy.
The show we're talking about is Burn Notice. I don't know if we said that.
Yeah.
Which is a spy comedy, as I understand it.
Yeah. And then the last season forgets that it's a spy comedy. And it starts taking itself deadly fucking serious. And it's so bad.
You're the target!
You're the target.
It's targeting you.
Like our characters just talk to themselves. It's weird.
Sean.
Death Note had 108 chapters for symbolic purposes and maybe 80 chapters worth of actual story.
How fun.
I mean, I guess that's not too much worse than Naruto, which has 22-minute episodes with only 2 minutes of new animation.
I was made aware of a YouTube channel that edits Naruto episodes down to like 4 minutes.
So that you're not just getting a bunch of the same flashback over and over again?
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome. I might actually watch that.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is called at the moment. I will go look it up later after we've done killing Vanquish Anya. That's still not their name.
No, I can't remember its name. Velgata, it says it on the screen. Fuck.
Yeah.
I wanted to call it Vanquish Anya. God damn it.
Yeah, from, Mother Gunship.
Damn it, Vanquish Anya.
I like Vanquish. Oh, here's Rajang again. No,
Yeah.
don't attack me. Rajang's just behind you. Oh, no,
Yeah, but
Rajang's
Rajang's running away, which
Yeah.
I would be too if I'd been ridden by a tiny hunter and then had a giant elder dragon sicked on me. Oh, fuck. Been watching. Ah, fuck. Better turned around and rolled through. Well, I'm dead. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wow, I shouldn't have survived any of that. I should have been dead on the first hit.
You feeling all right?
I'm okay now that she's run away.
It would be nice if anime weren't afraid to take a hiatus when they outrun the manga, or perhaps if market forces were such that they could afford to, right? Like, I'm sitting waiting on fucking manga runs to end for the shows that I like, because the shows I like are made well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still hanging out waiting for the new fucking Chihaya Furu and,
Not just anime either. Look at George R.R. Martin.
Restaurant to Another World. Yeah.
They refused to let that show take a hiatus. And came out fucking terrible. I don't even like George R.R. Martin's writing.
I feel like I've never actually read... I was about to say I've never read anything George R.R. Martin has written, which is untrue.
Yeah, you used to have one of the books sitting in your room.
If it is, I haven't read it.
Oh.
But I've played Elden Ring.
I think that game's fascinating, because George R.R. Martin made a world, and then Hidetaka Miyazaki fucked it up, and that made Elden Ring, and that's really good. I think they actually made a good team, which no one expected.
Yeah, Dan Floyd voice. Dark Souls games are a crime scene. Because I have
break these eventually.
I do have good taste, but I don't mean to like push myself in that way at this moment. I was just lamenting that it's going to be a while before I get more Restaurant to Another World or Heaven's Design Team.
I think they're still making Dragon Ball Z, and that was never good.
That's harsh. Dragon Ball Z was good when I was 8.
That's the thing, is it's a kids show that tries to kind of make itself an adult show, but is still a kids show.
Yeah, so it's perfect for preteens.
Yeah, basically.
And teens. It's like, I'm not a kid anymore. I like real shows with character development, like Dragon Ball Z. You can tell they're getting character development because their hair gets taller.
Yep.
I like a lot of things about Dragon Ball.
I really liked the original Dragon Ball, despite that it's pretty problematic nowadays.
Yeah.
But unlike Dragon Ball Z, it actually tried to have an ongoing plot line, instead of just going from one fight to another.
We're thinking about actually watching Twin Peaks now that we're incredibly into David Lynch's style. I recommend. I keep meaning to go back and watch The Return.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to that either.
I'm told there was a lot of Denise content in Return, which I'm very excited by, actually. That's not a thing I had known previous to a couple days ago.
Oh, so when you're watching Twin Peaks, it's going to be a lot slower than most David Lynch stuff you might have seen.
It's so slow.
It takes itself... So, okay, so on camera, everything you're seeing tells you that it's taking itself very seriously, but everything in it is really funny intentionally. Which I think is just a good way to sum up how David Lynch does things nowadays. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. But at the time, it was a whole new thing for him.
So there's a scene in, I think it's the second or third episode of the original run of Twin Peaks, where Cooper and Truman are looking at a thing. I can't even remember what the
wrong way now.
I sure am. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
But they're like talking with a guy. No, it's that the light is flickering in the room they're in. Because the light was just flickering in the room they were in.
Yep.
And they could have gotten a new light bulb in it, but David Lynch said, "No, that looks good. Let's go." And then, in order to explain the fact that the light was flickering in the room, they, like, brought in someone in, like, a mechanic's jacket to just say the line, "Yeah, sorry, the lights are flickering. Don't know what's wrong with it." And so,
Dave, you didn't need that. Come on.
it's,
Oh,
I want to say
pissed off.
Ian McKellen, that's not his name. Dale Cooper, goes, "That's fine. Can you leave us, please?" And the extra mishears him and says, "Oh, it's Chuck." It's like, can you leave us alone, please?" "Oh, yes, sorry."
And they
And
just
that's
keep
just
that in.
what's on the screen.
Yeah. I was listening to someone, I don't remember who it was, just the other night, talking about a similar scene from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, that was Graham on something.
Yeah, it was Graham.
Graham of Loading Ready Run was talking
on
about.
Watch and Play, the newest one.
Yeah.
And they had hired these two guys to just stand there with drinks, and Jim Carrey just walks up to them trying to get them to laugh, says, "Big gulp, huh?" And they just fucking stonewall him. And that was completely ad-libbed.
Okay. See you later.
Okay, see you later, guys. Oh, shit.
I saw Twin Peaks when it originally ran, then many years later I walked into a Piggly Wiggly grocery store and the Twin Peaks thing came on the Muzak system.
That's awesome. That sounds like something that would come up on in Piggly Wiggly too, is the thing. There was a lot of weird music choices the last time I was at Piggly Wiggly.
I've never seen a Piggly Wiggly. I've never seen a picture of a Piggly Wiggly.
It sounds made up, doesn't it?
I'm aware that it exists. Enough people have told me it exists and I believe them.
Maybe it's just a giant conspiracy we're all in on.
I don't do that to me,
Sorry.
please.
Sorry. No, there is such a thing as Piggly Wiggly, and it's honestly not that strange for the most part. It's just got a really wild name.
It's got one of those 1950s names that they never changed.
Uh-huh. Basically. Ooh, Bezeljuice is in the area. You know what that means?
It's time for AEW Dynamite.
That's right. It's time for AEW Dynamite. Taz noises. Learned a lot about Taz noises from Botchamania.
Uh-huh.
Taz makes a lot of noises.
Taz does make a lot of noises. He's a really good, he's actually a really good commentator. Taz is a former professional wrestler who now does color commentary for AEW for their... I actually don't know if he does Dynamite. He might just do the other two shows.
I think he's on Dynamite. I know Excalibur is with him in a lot of the stuff I see.
Okay.
Excalibur is definitely on Dynamite.
But Taz made his reputation as a professional wrestler by being the big angry motherfucker who choked everyone out and had a belt that said FTW on it.
And in real life, he's a fucking teddy bear.
Yeah, he's just when he's doing commentary, he still has a little bit of that in his back pocket because you never know. Maybe you want to run the title again someday, but.
Didn't he have a spinal injury, though?
Did he? I actually wouldn't be very surprised if he had a spinal injury.
I thought he did. I may be mistaken. Oh, hey, Rajang came back to fight.
Oh. Damn, Rajang just can't get enough, huh?
Uh-huh. And I have a red wire bug.
Oh, hooray.
Rajang is so fast you don't even need to worry about dodging, is the funny thing. You can literally just run around the side. I'm gonna get Rajang hit real quick by accident.
Isn't Piggly... Freya says, isn't Piggly Wiggly just Maze Aldi?
Oh, fuck. I mean, basically.
One of the people in Star Trek 4 that asked how to get to the nuclear vessels in Alameda was just one of the security guards for the set. The woman says, I don't know, I think they're in Alameda. Did not understand that she wasn't supposed to answer the question. Excellent.
Don't attack it. Attack me.
Yeah, I don't know why Regene's so...
Other than you beating the crap out of it earlier?
I mean, other than me beating the crap out of it earlier, but what have I done to it lately?
That is so many 177s. You know, I thought we'd be fighting Basil Juice next, not Rajang. 1,586 damage finisher. That's pretty good.
1,000, 2,500, 600 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know, right?
Onward into battle!
That's more damage than Rajang left. That's the amount of damage that could kill a lot of monsters in one hit. Way more pretentious. Aldi's is more... I would not have called Aldi pretentious.
But I also don't know, like... I don't know, I might call Aldi's pretentious.
Aldi is very Canadian, so it might come off as pretentious to Americans, because Americans are used to doing things very differently than Canada. Mind
That's
you,
true.
Aldi is actually two different companies in Europe. But I didn't know it was two different companies.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I think Mox brought that up. Very, very strange.
Also, hi, Mox. We missed saying hi to you when you came in, because we were in the middle of, like, thinking about bullshit. Yeah.
I'm just glad to know that my driftless controller does not have drift.
No, it just has motion controls you don't usually use. Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
I need to just say I'm using tilt controls every time I play this game. I should change my greeting emote. Yeah,
I'm using tilt controls?
Yep. Sometimes Alice says that when playing Overwatch, and it usually gets a laugh.
That sounds like something like a shitty person would have as their, like, lost auto message.
I mean, it's from Mario Kart.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the middle of, like, not a funk, but there's a thing going on right now in Guilty Gear where I'm fighting a lot of people who have, like, auto messages that are like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Level 112, 7th rank.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, there's enough of you doing this in very similar ways that it makes me pretty sure it's some kind of shithead dog whistle, but I can't figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from just being the thing.
Yeah.
Piggly Wiggly tends to go into small towns and outlying areas that aren't enough to support, like, a Food Lion and not urban enough to support an Aldi.
Mm-hmm.
It's after you!
That was a weird flinch. It just interrupted its flinch animation for an attack instead of vice versa.
Hmm. All these more about the urban food desert, so they'll have no competition.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. I'm trying to think of what grocery stores are close to the Aldi that we go to, and there's like a couple of local neighborhood markets.
Yeah.
But in terms of like fully stocked, you can be pretty sure you're going to get everything on your list here. I think it is just Aldi.
There's Winco, but Winco had some really crappy business practices. We don't go there anymore.
Oh, right, Winco.
Winco's problem is they started out undercutting everyone else and losing money on it, and then they jacked their prices way up once people were dependent on that.
Uh-huh.
And also they kept firing everyone who worked for them, or they suddenly fired everyone who worked for them, then hired a bunch of teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
Let us go!
It was not great.
Yeah, it was really shitty to be watching in real time.
Uh-huh.
And then we had an incident there.
Also,
I was like,
hello,
maybe we should just go to Aldi from now on.
Mm-hmm. The incident was, yeah, we won't go into what it is.
No.
All right. Here we go. Oh, you've already got here. Out for that super attack.
Mm-hmm. I'm staying right in its abdomen.
Excellent.
So that's going pretty well.
Claw. Just stand inside the dragon.
I don't think it was to...
Ow.
You're the what?
Said you're the... That's what my character said. She started to say you're the target, and then Velkana flinched.
Ah.
And my character did not finish the voice line because it was no longer relevant. And I target the head. Why did it just turn 180 degrees in a single frame?
To hit me with ice into my face.
That's something that's just not supposed to happen in Monster Hunter. Everything has to have the wind up so you can tell what's going on.
I agree with you.
That was very rude, Velkana. You're breaking the rules of the very series you're a part of.
These rules were put in place for
Okay, she's getting tired.
Reasons. Okay.
She's stopping to catch her breath after doing attacks. That's a good sign. Making progress. We're making it happen.
We're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole structure that's no low end. We haven't talked to Save-A-Lot yet. Yeah.
Don't give up yet!
Yeah.
Got caught in a forest of icicles there.
I sure did. I thought I could wire bug my way through them, but they have.
Yeah, they have collision.
They have volume.
Mm-hmm. Oh god. As I have just demonstrated.
It's Save-A-Lot at Save-A-Lot.
Safe way, today's better way. Haven't seen a Safeway in a long time.
I don't think we've ever had Safeways here. We have Albertsons, or had. We still have. There's a couple.
Most of those were bought out by Homeland. And rebought by Acme, I believe. So they kept the name.
Sure, because you can't have like Acme brand cereal, or else people are just going to be afraid that when they open it, a giant hammer will come out and hit them.
Alright, I just got hit from across the room by the tail.
Hmm.
That's some Monster Hunter World shit. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna die. Yep.
Aw, dang.
Oof. Alright.
When I was in Rochester, I had a choice of Wegmans, which had some great stuff but was bougie as hell, or a Save-A-Lot with lots of Jamaican and Central American products. I adjusted my cooking appropriately. Makes sense.
We've got Cash Saver.
And
They tried to change the name of. No, that's Buy for Less. They tried to change the name of, and it didn't really work.
yeah. And we have a number of Supermercado.
Yeah, which is what they changed the name of the Buy for Lesses to, but they're changing them back to Buy for Less now.
Hmm.
Because no one knows the Supermercado brand, and everyone shopped there knew the Buy for Less brand. All right. You want to take another crack at that?
Yeah, I think we can have time for one more of those.
Okay.
So should we just come to terms with the fact that we have a podcast lightly flavored with monster slang?
I mean, mostly, yeah.
Okay.
was in Rochester, I had a choice of... You read that.
Yeah.
And talked about Save-A-Lot. I don't think it was till this year that you realized Winco, Walmart, and Wawa's were different places. Winco and Walmart are kind of similar.
Where are Wawa's?
Wawa's are East Coast.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I've never seen one of those either.
Mm-hmm. Wawa's was the first place I ever went where they just used the Sonic the Hedgehog ring noise for the cash register.
Ring.
Although they do that at a couple different places here too. I guess it must be like either a public domain or licensed sound that didn't originate with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wild that the Sonic ring noise is royalty free.
Mm-hmm. Learning to shop at the wet market at Tekka Center in Singapore took a bit of adaptation. I can imagine, yeah. I'm lucky that anytime I've traveled throughout the continent, I've usually had people, reliable people, to help me figure out what is the good food and what is the garbage. Only seeing Wawa's in Virginia. Is it really that localized? I thought it was a bit further than that, but I may be wrong. I thought they were up in Maryland and DC as well. If they're not, maybe they used to be.
Oh, I don't have anything slotted in my
Check the special list.
helmet.
Oh, that's not good.
Not ideal.
Oops.
You'll do great. Take a look at the quest list.
There we go. All right. What are we gonna do here? Having fighter is very important. A defender instead of ice resist. Pretty cool once you get the hang of it. You grab a plastic colander and go down the barrows and pick out your veg, then hand it off to an old woman who has a coffee can for bills and coins. She throws your stuff across the scale and does the math in her head. Tells you the total as soon as the last item's in the bag. That's pretty rad. Apparently they exist. The search just didn't want to show that to me. Apparently they're planning to come to North Carolina. Haven't announced it. Huh. Have you got your items set and all that?
I am trying to do that right now. I'm cleaning out my Argosy, so I have honey to make mega potions with because I'm running low.
Okay.
So I just need to do that real quick, and then we'll... baby, I'll be ready to go from the rooftop, shout it out.
Hmm.
Alright, I don't have any fucking demon drugs either. I need to kill like 40 Kezu. I need to just spend a day and do nothing but kill Kezu.
Hmm.
Because I need so many pale extracts.
Hmm. Ah, yes. The monster that you have to kill over and over again is the one that no one likes to look at.
I think it's cool. I like Kezu. I just get real bored fighting Kezu.
Me too. A lot of people really don't like looking at Kizu. I don't really get it. It looks like an anthropomorphic leech, which I think there could be worse things.
Leeches are pretty bad to look at.
I guess. One of the few old-timey English medicines that actually useful. Not like that bloodletting shit. Wait, it is bloodletting. Oh no!
Yeah.
It's one of those few common medical practices that we actually still use. They're friends, exactly.
Getting fresh grated coconut from a stall where there's a guy peddling the coconut grinder.
That's awesome.
If you are not allergic to coconut.
Yes. I mean, it's awesome, even if I am.
It is cool. Unfortunately,
Not something I'd want to be close to, but I could watch it from a safe distance. Oh look, Tigrex in the exact same spot as last time.
the fuck out of here, Tigrex. We're busy trying to fight Vanquish Anya.
Yeah, what's up with this fucking guy?
What's with these homies dissing my girl? Here we go. I found the swordfish.
I thought about going for them, and then I realized I'd have to be dodging Tigrex.
I think the leeches could be puppy. I understand why the pulsing would make people upset, but Keizu doesn't pulse, so...
Found it.
Kizu, I think, kind of looks like a rubber prop, which I think might be intentional.
Yeah. Fuck you, I dodged.
I just hit it right in the cloaca, and it gave me red juice.
I mean, I would also produce red juice if you hit me in the cloaca.
Guess it depends on how hard you hit.
That's... yes.
It's after you.
Try and pull it back into the middle of the room if you can.
I'm trying to get away from it so I can pop a first aid med. Which will drag it to the middle of the room because it hates me. No, it's gonna fight Rajang, I guess.
It hates Rajang more than it hates you.
Turf War. Damn, Rajang just hit it for like 3k.
Uh-huh, that was wild. Good job, Rajang.
We have vegetable stands and such, but the coconut products I usually see are water and occasionally jelly.
Turn around. There we go.
So because of the way language is, I have to ask this question. When you say jelly, do you mean like for to put on toast that has like viscosity, or do you mean like a fruit mold that has more viscosity than jelly has?
Ah, a gelatin.
A gelatine. Shredded coconut, but wet. Okay.
Wetted coconut.
Wetted coconut. Good,
Right,
I'm glad you said that.
Having the red wire bug that I grabbed right at the start, really invaluable.
Oh, the ruby one that does more damage for finishers when you're riding?
Mm-hmm.
It's targeting you.
What does Ice Blight do again?
Ice Blight, I believe, is the one that either makes your... It either makes your stamina come back more slowly, or it makes you use up more stamina. I always get Ice Blight and Water Blight mixed up.
I feel like it's probably the second, because it looks like it's filling up okay. So it must be using more.
We're here
A
for
speck of
you.
light is showing, so the danger must be growing.
After it.
God damn it, I forgot the next line. I was gonna go on full-on mouse mode.
Oh, not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. Are the fires of hell glowing? Is the Grizzly Reaper mowing? Yes,
Highly
the danger
recommend-
must be growing, because the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing.
I highly recommend Tom and Jerry and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, simply because of that scene. It's not
Which
a
they
great
have.
movie overall, because it's literally just Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Tom and Jerry interspersed.
The Gene Wilder version,
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's not the book either, but it's absolutely not
Yeah, it's not the
Tim Burton,
the Tim
Johnny
Burton
Depp.
version either. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, I have discovered a maximum range for its laser. Alright, switching it up.
The inside of a...
We've made quick progress here because of that fight.
Uh-huh.
Ow.
Oh, you were pointed this way.
Yep.
Get away, get away. Use your bug, use your bug, use your bug and get away. Use your bug and get away. Use your bug and get away.
What's a bug and get away?
Nothing much. Pal, what's bug and get away with you?
Good question.
Thanks. For whatever reason, my wire bug wasn't activating. I was probably just doing it wrong in my panic, but...
Yeah, I've been there.
It feels better to blame something else.
It's after you!
Hey, I actually heard your character's voice for once.
Hey.
Whoop.
Don't give up yet!
Don't
They're
give
shy.
up yet. That fucking tail swipe is so fucking deadly. When it does the little spin instead of stabbing.
Oh, I know I told you, but my mechanic's back.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Farewell!
So hopefully we're gonna look into the problem with my voice box that I've been having.
Mm-hmm. That's
Fuck,
lovely.
I need to heal. I need to heal. I need to heal. Oh no.
I'm trying to pull attention. My camera is spinning around wildly because I'm trying to pull attention while Velkana is in the air.
You're the target!
Oh no.
Oh, I'm so glad I can super jump.
We're here for you!
That was about to be really bad for me. Oh god. Much like that was really bad for me.
Don't mind me, I'm just sitting underneath it, building up my devil trigger. Oh, no, it's noticed me finally.
No, it noticed me.
No!
It noticed me, dashed over, and then stabbed me in the face.
It sure did. Wow, I almost really hate your whole entire guts, eh?
Mostly my face.
Getting away! Let us go!
It's at least as jerky that person's butt.
I guess the more salient difference is in the age and dryness of the coconut. Rather than the size or viscosity.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh, let's see.
Where in hell did it go? Oh, it's up in the...
Yeah, it's going towards the tunnel. Kind of.
I'm just so used to not looking at that space on my mini-map.
Yeah, only winged monsters can land here, I believe. Velkana does have wings. There are many monsters that appear here that don't. Okay, well, I'm dead. I just ran in, attacked it once, and it started charging up its attack, and I wasn't able to get it.
Yeah.
That's a big oof.
Unbelievable!
Unbelievable.
Onward!
Right. Oh, I had never drank my drugs either, apparently.
Oh no.
That
Good
might be
enhancing.
why I died. Yeah, my performance-enhancing drugs, which are totally legal.
Performance drugs are good. Use them to enhance your performance.
It's my gamer gum. Dragons don't.
Oh, damn it.
Dragons don't migrate, Velkana. Birds do.
Hey, I've got a rapier tail, don't I?
I just noticed that she has a beak when you knock off some of her armor.
Probably dead? No, I can run away. There it is.
I'll show no mercy.
Crunch. Flavored gamer gum.
Cloacas are kind of like leeches, but opposite. They're weird.
Oh no.
Ow. Okay. Calm down. No. Well,
now we've both taken one.
yep. Fortunately, I'm like right there, so I'm just gonna...
No, she's leaving.
Oh, well. That sucks. I'm gonna pee for polish and then eat a steak and then head to wherever it's landed.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is 4?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right outside the crocodile nest.
Now looking back.
Don't turn around. Uh-oh.
Oh.
He turned around. That's why we say uh-oh.
Don't turn around. Uh-oh. Volcana is in town. Uh-oh.
He shoots freezing lasers. I guess they're...
Lasers. Uh-oh.
I guess they're phasers. Because it's frozen.
Oh, okay.
Freezing. Freezing amplified something.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a Diablo weapon I never used.
Oh shit. Just threw me into the air with ice.
Yeah.
Oh god. I remember why I hate fighting in this room.
Yeah, it's a little narrow.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little bit the
What? Bullshit.
Huh.
I ran off the cliff to get away from her, and she immediately popped ice underneath me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I hadn't even thought of that as a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was good.
That sucks.
Alright, I guess we should call it here. We'll take a bigger swing at it next week.
They've recreated a lot of the Volcana problems. Yeah.
Yep, they sure have. And up till now, the stuff that was in World that was bad has mostly been fixed. Oh, well. Anyway, thanks for joining me, September.
I am happy to. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Remember that there's a civil right... I already did this. It's still important. Forgot we actually took a... Did we take a break?
We did not.
Okay, then I haven't done this. Okay. I'm thinking of Steel Rising. Remember that there is a civil rights movement happening around the world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for. Rights, equal treatment, and not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. There are listed here a few ways you can help, including the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project, and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations. Dakota People's Fund, the Black Hills Legal Fund, to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore. That's some like basis card inside of it. The second command are more ways that you can help. These are all current campaigns. These are things you can do right now. The list is kept up to date by September. It's the Eternal September in chat. Please let her know if there's anything else. Oh, yeah. Black Lives Matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and land. Islander lives. These are things that we have to keep saying and pushing and fighting for, all the way up to the very top, not only. Anyway, here's our schedule for the next week, assuming our internet connection continues to work as intended. Well, as we intend, anyway. Tomorrow, got Alice, Final Fantasy 12. She's up early enough, she might do a painting stream for the afternoon. Andy's going to be playing Ghost Song on their channel, Andy. Friday, we got Katie with Tales of Arise. Saturday, Andy once again. But this time, he'll be building a Gunpla. And then on the Xenon Fiber channel, someone's going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Sunday, Wandering Beekeeper is going to play Wildflowers over on his channel, Wandering. Monday, we've got Andy playing Ghost Song in September and Katie playing Arcade Spirits, the New Challengers back here. Tuesday, got Annie with more of Resident Evil 4 remake. And then today it's back around to me with Steel Rising. Bad Road on his channel, Bad Road, playing Shadowrun Hong Kong. And then us two playing more Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Can you imagine if we have actually a whole week of the internet working? That would be amazing. Here's our schedule. Or wait, here's our YouTube channel. In case you just can't get enough of us in the meantime. There's a lot of good stuff to check out there. Alright. I guess that's it for now. Take care of yourselves. My name's Sue. I hate video games. My regards to the next frog you meet.